All right, welcome back. Staying fit, well, that can be a challenge at any age. Now, today, we're going to offer some exercise tips specifically for those over 40. Benjamin Boudro, owner of Xceleration Fitness, joins us now. His client, Jim McArthur, is also here to share his story. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for coming in. So, Ben, first things first, 40 and over, I guess you got to choose an age, right?
Yes.
Let's get specific. Why that?
If you want to be successful with fitness in your 40s and 50s, you don't have to focus on physical ability. You got to focus on humility. So nobody embodies that better than Jim McArthur. Jim came to me about a year ago, and once upon a time, he was 54, weighing 450 pounds, and scared of any kind of physical activity whatsoever. But when he went to tie his shoes one day, he realized he couldn't do it. So he realized he needed to make a change, or bad things are gonna happen. So he came to Xceleration Fitness, winded on the walk-in, hated the first month, prayed for traffic to be on the road so he wouldn't get to work out. But he kept going, and he realized that if he was humble and had humility, things would change. So he was so humble and came up to me one day at a workout. This is a guy who was scared to go in public with his shirt off. At our gym, and said, "Hey, Ben, will you take a picture with me with your shirt off?" I'm like, okay. So I did it, and from that day on, he trained 5-6 days a week, cleaned up his eating, and just last month, he comes up to me and says, "Hey, Ben, it's our 1-year anniversary for our photo. Can we take another picture?" Yes. Only this time, he was down 115 pounds from that date.
And a year, that's incredible. Yeah. So congratulations there. So Jim, you clearly wanted to do this, right? You went to Xceleration, but that first month was terrible. You didn't want to go. How do you fight through that, man?
I dreaded it. I hated coming in. Praying for traffic on the way home from work so I could avoid it.
And look at that. There you guys are. We got the pictures.
But it just kind of focused on changing my can't to do, my can't to can, or don't want to do it. And if I could get to the door, I knew I was going to do something.
There you go. Okay, you need that accountability. Because once you get there, he's not going to let you leave. So I guess let's get physical. Can we show some stuff?
Okay, a big thing he did, he trains with John Papp at Xceleration Fitness, so shout out to John, because John worked him and said, "Hey, your ankles are too tight. We got to loosen up those ankles." So something quick you can do at Fox 2 for the viewers at home is ankle mobility. He's moving his knee over his big toe, and he can do a set of 10 for each way, then over here, then out to the outside of the pinky toe, and move that ankle, get that nice and loose, because if you don't do that, injuries will happen.
Now, this is interesting because I think of squats, and I'm always told by the trainers, don't put your knees over your feet. We're actually doing that.
We're actually doing that because we got to get over those ligaments. We got to get the ankle moving, because he sits down a lot, so they tighten up. Now, next thing we got to do is be able to build his core. So this is called a dead bug. Sit-ups, V-ups, stays weren't in the mix for him. So one thing you can do is lying at home. Legs go up at 90 degrees, it's called a dead bug. And watch this. He's going to go out with one arm, and the opposite leg's going to reach, bringing it back. So you're getting coordination, but you're working a lot of your core, keeping that back flat in the ground. All right, Jim, pop up. Look at that. Fast, man.
Yeah.
Good pop up. Next thing we do is a split squat. And, again, we couldn't do this. Let's go over here, Jim. His ankles were tight, so we couldn't do it at first. We couldn't do lunges or squats we're going to do. So one thing he does, puts a leg forward, uses this like a broomstick at home, up and down, keep that knee nice and straight. Now, when you're doing this, you mentioned the ankle thing, you do want to keep that knee right over the toe.
So there are times you want to do that. All right, we almost have to go, Jim. Over the last year, how do you feel, man? 150, 15
Over 100, over 115 pounds. I feel great. It's just, you can participate in life more.
Yeah.
So it's like I was telling them, we went to the concert the other night, I can get in the seat, I can get up. I don't have to wedge myself and stay there. I can get up, dance at the concert, have a good
life-changing. There you go. Ben, where can we find you? Xceleration Fitness.
XcelerationFit.com and our Facebook page, Xceleration Fitness.
All right, there we go. Guys, we appreciate your time. We're going to head to break. We'll see you in a bit.